Hey guys, Virginia Barnwell here. So I just want to let you guys know before I even start talking that I'm in a public place, kind of tucked in a corner. So if I'm being weird, I'm sorry. I'm just talking to my computer over here. So I recently asked you guys to submit your hardships with working out, your complaints, like things that just drive you crazy that might get in the way of your fit life, and what really like stops you. And I actually got really good feedback. I got quite a few people message me, and it was y'all cracked me up because I got like 3 or 4 of the same messages, but in different ways. Of pretty much cardio sucks. Like cardio sucks. Like it's boring. It sucks. It hurts. You're just sitting there. Well, my first response would be the typical response, like you can always go outside, you can always get a bike, you can always do cardio with like a sport, something like that. But let's be real, like I don't do that. Like I go and get my butt on a machine in the gym because I don't even have time to take a bike somewhere and go somewhere unless it's like literally a day that I set aside and do that. So and I don't, especially in the Texas heat during summer, like, oh no, I am not running outside. I'm sorry. Like, no. So, anyway, like how to cope with cardio, because cardio is important. You have to deal with it. It's just the way it is. Like your heart is the most important muscle that you're going to have that you need to work, you need to strengthen that. I'm not saying do 2 hours or anything, but I've learned. I'm gonna give you my little things that I do to deal with cardio, and I get stuck on cardio quite a bit on prep. Like I have to kind of figure it out. So my first thing that I do personally is number one. I always get through that first 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes suck. Your butt hurts. I do the Stairmaster. I'm sitting there, in the first 10 minutes, no matter what, like I'm just like, ugh. Like, sucks. Like, and I feel like my body don't want to do it, like, it just sucks. So, once I get past that first 10 minutes, though, that's when your body starts kind of loosening up. You feel a little bit more, like, almost numb. I wouldn't say numb, but, you feel, you're not hurting. You're not sitting there like, oh, God, it's only been 10 minutes. Like, it's kind of like, chill. So, my first thing is I do not listen to any kind of hip-hop. I do not listen to any kind of like hardcore, like, like beast mode kind of music, because I want to beast mode. I'm like, let's get it. Like, oh yeah, like I'm killing it. Like I am that cardio buddy on the Stairmaster. Like you don't even know, like I will go ham. I don't care who's looking at me. I don't care, and I get it. So, and I'm so serious about this right now. Anyway, so I will not listen to any of those because I gas out. Like, you gas out. You're like, let's do level 20. Let's kill it. I'm gonna get this cardio. And, like, 5 minutes later, you are dying. So, yeah, that's kind of like a common sense thing. But in reality, if you really do the math and you do your 20 minutes or something compared to 5 minutes or even 10 minutes of, 4 levels higher, it doesn't even compare. So yeah, if you're doing specific circuit training, that's a whole different story. But if you're just trying to get in like a good 20 minutes of good cardio, get a good steady pace. So that's number one thing I don't do. And actually, y'all might make fun of me, but I tend to listen to classical music. I love it. I never thought I would. But instrumental classical music, and it keeps me going. It keeps me on a flow. I'm not hearing the same words repeat over and over and over again. That drives me insane. Like, God, Beyonce, I'm sorry. Like, your old, like, last few songs she's had, I'm just like, I can't do it anymore. I loved them at first, but after a while, you're just like, all right, I cannot listen to any more words. So, whenever I listen to classical, it keeps me on a constant rhythm, and it's not like it's slow or anything like that. I still have a good, steady upbeat, or not upbeat, but a good flow and rhythm. So it kind of sets my pace as far as that goes, and I'm not going up and down, and I can tune out. Something in it scientifically is proven that it helps your brain reach a different chemistry, and it's easier for you to actually kind of zone out. And that's really like 95% of the time, that's what I'm trying to achieve. But when you're hurting, it's really hard. So that's the first thing. And then once I get past these first 10 minutes of crap, like you're just like, oh my God, I'm dying. And you start kind of chilling. Like you start like realizing, okay, you know, I got a pace, you know, I'm figured it out. Your body's doing good. Like, I will go and, okay, another thing is, like, I know y'all hear this all the time, and I am the worst person to tell you this, but go in the morning to do your cardio. Like, go in the morning. Like, it is so much better. I am the crappiest example because I am not a morning person at all. But when I'm on prep, I get my butt up and I go in the morning 95% of the time. It's more than just, you know, oh yeah, it starts off your day great. It's more than just, you know, oh, it's done, you know, but those are phenomenal reasons, but they're the typical reasons. Another reason, and it sounds weird, is your brain has not processed anything yet. And, like, your brain hasn't even thought the normal thoughts that you're going to think that day. So if you're sitting from your 9-to-5 job and you're chilling and, like, you're thinking about random things, like, your brain naturally goes through these, like, little, like, loops of, like, things that you think about. You just think about. And by the time you're done with your job or whatever you're doing, you know, for the whole day, you've already processed everything. But if you're doing that during your cardio, it, like, helps you zone out. Like, you're, like, already going through that process, and it's a completely new day, and it's a completely new process. And it's just, it's weird, but it'll keep you more entertained. You'll be more likely to be chilling on your cardio and actually be zoned out than after your job, and you're like, oh my God, get me off this thing. So I know it sounds like a really weird thing, but it makes a world of difference. Like, if you can just go in the morning. I'm not saying get up at the butt crack of dawn, but, you know, because I'm not doing that. But I'm just saying, if you go early in the day, like right after you know, eat or whatever you want to do, and just get cardio out of the way, it makes a world of difference. And plus, it just starts your metabolism, you know, and all those good things you already hear. Another thing I do is while I'm on cardio, especially when I'm on for a really long time, like, and I'm really trying to get this last bit off, I'm on forever. I start and I make a little to-do list for my day or my life or whatever, like anything, like, okay, this needs to get done, this needs to get done. I'll make little goal lists in those notes in your iPhone. Like, I don't know if y'all have iPhones, but like your little notes. I will literally, like, write out little short-term goals, little things that I need to do, little, I'll write down people I need to text and be like, hey, I just want to let you know that, you know, I miss you, whatever, I'm thinking about you, my clients, you know, things like that. And, like, just kind of organize everything as far as that goes. Like, and it makes my day a little bit more organized, a little bit more like, okay, this needs to be done, this needs to be done, this needs to be done. And it's like, it's getting done at the same time of me doing cardio, and I'm making little notes. I also do, like, my finances, like if I'm like, yo, you know, I really want that tank top, you know, like, and that's $50, and then I really want to get my nails did, you know, like, that's another $40, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of, like, write down my numbers in my notes, like, and what they're for, and my little kind of, like, little goals, like, and I kind of prioritize them. It sounds weird. Of course, like, after my bills and stuff, but, like anything that I might have extra, I'll be like, okay, so I can afford to go and do this, or I can go on a trip here, or I can go here, you know what I mean? So it's like, I kind of, like, get my little wish list going. I also will, but, like, another thing I really can stress is that I think it's making a world difference in my life is being able to, like, really think about the people that, you know, I'm constantly going and I don't necessarily think about every single day. Not that they don't mean anything to me, like they mean the world to me or something, but, like, I just don't tell them how much I appreciate them. It kind of gives me, like, a little reminder. I'm like, okay, hey, you should just text this person, just let them know, you know, you're thinking about them. Or encourage somebody that day or something like that. It makes you feel good, makes them feel good. I don't know. That's something that really, like, made a difference for me. Another thing that I will do is my last, and I'm sure every single girl does this, my last thing that I'll kind of resort to after a while, if I can't already just zone out on my own brain, whatever I'm doing, like a kind of like meditation kind of thing, is I'll shop. Like, I shop. And I make a bunch of I make a huge cart, you know, doodle around, like, little things that I might need, might want, you know. If it's good enough, it might go on my wish list. But, no, I will literally make these huge carts, like, you don't even know, like, $1,000. And I'm a little cheapskate. I'm, like, one of those things, like, do I really need that shirt for $10? Nah. You know, like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to spend money on that crap. But I'll sit there and wish for it. I'll make a huge cart. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting this stuff, you know, like, But that's like last resort. Like I'm chilling on there forever, you know. I'll go through a bunch of different sites. I'll kind of Google different things. I did costumes for like ever. It wasn't even Halloween or anything. I don't know. I just wanted a cool ass costume for the next Halloween. It was like literally, I did it for like 3 cardio days straight. Like I'm gonna find a beast like thing, and I didn't even get one that was cool this year. I found some cool ones though. I'm not gonna lie. I just I don't care that much. So even like little things like to do like, oh hey, I need to like dye my hair. Stupid little things like just to kind of put on my list so I don't forget later, or like kind of prioritize it. And that kind of, it tends to take up a good amount of my time. Like it takes up like maybe 5-10 minutes, you know. And if you really just kind of start thinking about like little things that you may have forgotten, or people you may have forgotten, or maybe like little things that you have like rejected for a time being, or things like that, like it's just like your time to think. Like you might as well use it, you know. You're gonna be chilling there anyway. Like instead of dreading it and hating it, use it for something positive, you know. Use it for something that, you know, might as well use it for, you know. You're gonna be sitting there. So instead of sitting there thinking about your body, if you can zone out, that's really the whole goal of everything, is like get something to help you zone out. And I know it sounds like common sense, but those are just little tips that I do. That's like literally my routine every time I get on there. I get on my machine is I just, okay, you know, you know, I want to do this. Or like even my workout, like I'll do it before my workout, and I'll be like, okay, so I really want to hit my legs. I'm going to hit lunges first. I'm going to hit this next. I'm going to hit this next. I really want to hit this muscle. You know, make like a little list of like things that I want to hit, so I don't miss anything. So anyway, but yeah, that's it. Please keep sending me stuff. I have other ones on my thing, in my messages, and I will get to them eventually. Thank you guys for listening. I'm sorry I kind of drag it out, but anyway. Peace.